Evidence is essential for your case. It's what proves your case in the courtroom, and it's what we need as your attorneys to prove to the jury by a preponderance of the evidence that what you're saying is true. And one of the most important reasons why having an attorney right after an accident happens is to collect that evidence as soon as possible whenever it is available. The most important type of evidence that we need in cases involving automobile crashes is cell phone history. And a lot of our clients ask, was the person who hit me on their cell phone? It's very common these days for inattentive drivers, for folks who may not be watching where they're going, to have been looking down, texting on their phone, or sending a Snapchat or a selfie. These are the types of things that we ask the defendant or the person who hit you to preserve. One of the first things that we do at our office is send out something called a preservation of evidence letter. That's a specific legal letter directed to the person who struck you or the person who caused an accident, instructing them to save each and every piece of information that could be related to the crash. Another type of evidence that absolutely needs to be preserved is video surveillance. A lot of times there is video surveillance of a specific crash or an accident, and unfortunately those tapes or recordings sometimes get misplaced, erased, or simply get overwritten by future video. So if you don't have a lawyer send out that letter of preservation of evidence right away, you risk prejudicing your case by not having all the evidence up front and not having all that evidence saved. We make sure that we at least make the best effort to get all of that evidence saved and to make sure that each and every piece of evidence is able to be discovered or located by us for future use during your trial. Having all possible evidence is not only good for me as your attorney, but it's even better for you as my client to make sure that we can achieve the best possible result at the end of your case.